So apparently Max Verstappen has not been banned completely from doing late night sim races during Grand Prix weekends. Now, we brought you a story that Max was apparently banned from taking part in late night sim races after he was, how do I say, undiplomatic on the radio with Giampiero Lambiase. I believe that's his name anyway, GP. He's race engineer at the Hungarian Grand Prix. He also made a very ambitious but rubbish overtake move on Lewis Hamilton. Ended up with him getting damaged, dropping down to 5th by the finish. You know, whether you think it's Lewis's fault or Max's, it was Max's fault. But even, you know, no matter who you think's at fault for that, Max still got involved in an incident that he shouldn't have done. So, yeah, that can't be denied. So, we did report that this had been banned, apparently, though, as sim racing, but apparently it's just a recommendation. So let's go into the story here, guys. Full article on the F1Chronicle.com, as always. Red Bull's ban on late-night sim racing sessions for Max Verstappen during Formula 1 race weekends is actually just a recommendation. That's the revised position of the energy drink brand's Formula 1 consultant, Dr. Helmut Marko, who initially declared that Ian Verstappen had agreed that racing was well past midnight would no longer occur. Don't stay up past your bedtime, young man. When he initially heard about the ban, the triple world champion Verstappen hit back, saying, "No, it's not that I have a ban or whatever. I don't need to tell them what they do in their private time during the weekends, and that's the same for me." Marko now says that the chat he had with Max Verstappen about his late night routines was actually just a very strong recommendation. Sure. There is not a ban, he told Sky Deutschland, but a very strong recommendation. He has a completely different sleep pattern, but such things that can be used against you must be prevented. However, it's all a strong recommendation. Verstappen's gaming only became an issue when he displayed notably a bad mood at the Hungarian Grand Prix weekend, and not, for instance, when he won at Imola earlier this season shortly after a similarly very late night session. I think he did the same at Saudi Arabia as well, I believe, as well. So he's done it a few times, and I'm with the likes of, you know, Verstappen on this. It's fair enough, really. I don't think he should be doing it late at night, but clearly he's still able to win. The problem with Red Bull is that they've not got the fastest car on the grid anymore. That's why they're not winning. It's not because Max Verstappen's playing an iRacing until 3 a.m. in the morning, you know? I mean, that's not going to help, of course, but whatever, man, you know, as long as he's not doing something stupid, like going out and drinking like in the middle of the weekend or whatever, like them days are done in Formula 1. It's fair enough, really. It's quite a sensible thing to do, in my opinion. You're not going to get injured getting sim racing, are you? 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton remarked after Hungary that the Red Bull driver was not acting like a team leader. Maybe not so much a team leader, but more so just always remember you're a teammate with lots of people and you have to act like a world champion. Verstappen insisted the criticism from Hamilton 39 did not really bother him. Everyone can have their opinion. That's all fine, but I can't do anything with that. It's not my problem either. The Dutchman suspects it was just Hamilton acting like a rival, both on the track as well as off the track. For me, that's what it is anyway. Everyone has their own opinion, of course, and they all just do their thing. I go home, I do my thing. Fair enough. You know, that's fair enough. I don't have any problems with that. You know, it's his choice at the end of the day. Like I said, there's a lot more irresponsible things he could be doing in his spare time than iRacing or whatever game he's choosing to play on this weekend. It's how he unwinds. You know, some people go out and work out. Some people, you know, chill out in a bar or a restaurant or something. Max Verstappen likes to play on his PlayStation or whatever, you know? Fair enough. I don't have any problems with it. I'm sure there's going to be some people, particularly older people, who are like, oh, you whippersnapper, you know, you're playing video games, you should be a Formula 1 driver, that you're a joke. Dude's a triple world champion, like 60 wins in the sport, like he clearly knows what he's doing. And it's a similar thing as well with Lewis Hamilton. Remember with all of his extracurricular stuff, like the music and the celebrities and the fashion and all this and that, that was never a problem when he was winning. But as soon as he stopped winning, then it was like, oh, he's doing too much stuff in his spare time. He's traveling too much. He's clearly not committed. But when he was winning, it was like, oh, look at him. He can do all this stuff and all this other stuff and still win. So it's only a problem until people make it a problem. That's how I kind of see it. But let us know your thoughts in the comments below, as always, guys. And for much more Formula 1 news, keep it tuned here to the F1 Chronicle. Like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell as well for much more content just like this.